Okay, today we're at the Hoosier National Forest, Indian-Celona Lake Campground, and they got two loops. They got the north face loop and the I think it's called the south slope. We're going to do the north face first. So 1 through 36. Now, most of these sites are not electric. I don't think any of them have water. There are like 10 sites that are electric, but currently 8 of those are marked as like handicap accessible sites. The 2 that aren't marked, I think, are 31 and 32 aren't marked, and I'll put a screenshot at the end of this part of the video showing you which sites are marked electric. The roads are pretty beat up here. This is site 1. It slopes front to back. Maybe you can see how the pads and stuff are like falling apart. And a lot of these sites are pretty steeply sloped. But sites one is pretty good. And this over here is on the inside is site 2. It's a short pad and it's sloped front to back. And your picnic table and stuff is in the back. Plenty of trees. And this is site 3. It's severely sloped front to back. And then your picnic table and stuff are down there behind where you'd put your rig, unless you got a tent. There's a little spot for a tent. Now back to the accessible sites. There's like 8 of them in here, and I talked to the camp host because they're not like good for wheelchairs and stuff. Some of them have steep slopes and stairs, and they're trying to get it changed on the reservation site to not mark them accessible. But currently you don't have to have like an ADA membership or ADA card or whatever is like proof that you're handicapped to get these spots, because they're not actually for handicap. So I don't know. And them are all the ones that are handicap are marked handicap have electric. This is site 4. It's sloped front to back. The pad's not in too bad a shape. And then back there where the picnic table is level. And over here you got a little pit toilet, which of course these are always gross. The camp host here, they've been here, like this is the second time we stayed here this year, and they've been here over a year. And they stay on top of it pretty good. They keep toilet paper in the bathrooms and they keep them clean. And this is his and hers. And that's what you get. It's second week of October, and there's no smell. It don't smell at all. Although when we was here, like Memorial Weekend around that time, it was a little stinky. Now the south slope, I'm pretty sure all them sites are electric. I'm not sure if they're 30 amp or 50 amp or what. You can check that online. Okay, now I'm walking uphill. I know the phone don't really show a lot of the hills and slopes and stuff, but this is site 5. It's flat. I believe this is a accessible site, and you can see back there's stairs that lead up to the picnic table, and the bathhouse is pretty far away if you're handicapped. But they said just to ignore that, you know. So just if you want one of the handicap sites, just go ahead and take it. Yeah. I hope your wheelchair's electric if you pick that site and have to go to the bathroom. This is site 6. I don't think they're there. It's sloped front to back. It levels out where their truck and their boat is. A nice area to set your stuff up there. There are some steps. I think that's an accessible site too. It's got electric. This is the shower house. Got a handicap spot and 2 or 1.5 other spots. I got a little table up here. I've seen people charging their power boxes and stuff. Sinks, or a sink, or a water fountain that people use as a sink. Sorry, missed it. That's the men's bathroom. Got 2 sinks, urinal. The sinks are push button, but they last a pretty long time. They last long enough to wash your hands. Shower. Got your bench. The shower is also push button, and you'll be pushing that thing about 15 to 20 times to get your shower in. It's annoying. All right, now we're going to be walking downhill. I think the women's bathroom, I think my wife said they got a handicap stall and just a regular stall and the 1 shower stall. Now some of these sites, like the one we're coming up on, it's a like a not 2-person, but 2 occupant site. And there's the road. It's screwed up. The whole road's like this around here. It's pretty beat up, but it's a double occupancy site, and if you rent it, you got to pay ×2. This is site 7, and this is fairly flat. The pad is fairly flat. It slopes a little front to back, and your area back there is pretty nice. It's a little slopey, but nothing serious. It says $41 a night, no discount. Currently I think a single site was $21. So that might be an old sign, or maybe it's 41 instead of 42. I don't know. Then there's a site over here. We'll get to that, but right by the road. And this looks like it used to be a site maybe, but is no more. Okay, so that was site 8. Now this has got a serious front to back slope. It's long, and there's kind of a hump at the end, so I mean, you're gonna have an issue getting it level if you got anything long. And you're up there where your picnic table is, it's kind of sloped awkward too. You got to kind of go up a little ramp to get to your table, and then it's flat. And over here, site 9. It's another double site. The pad's pretty deteriorated. Slopes front to back, but it's got a lot of area back there. It's level back here where the picnic table and fire ring is. And you got all this. There's a few steps, like 1, 2, 3 steps down to get to that. But this is a nice site for a group or somebody that wants a lot of space. This down here is another pit toilet. I'm not going to go in that. It's the same as the other one. And then coming up where that car is parked is for the few walk-in campsites that they have for tents, hammocks, however you want to do it. You park here and you walk down to your site. This is site 10. It's steep, slope front to back. There's like 4 steps back there. And then your picnic table, where your picnic table is flat. There's a water spigot and a water fountain right there. Then that path takes you to the walk-in sites, 11 and 12. And then 13 is where that flag is. It goes back a little ways. I think if you're in 13, you can see your car. If you're in 11 or 12, you can't really see what's going on up here. How you doing?
All right, nice day.
Yes, sir. This site 14. It's a fairly long pad. It's sloped just a little bit front to back. You got lots of area back there. It's kind of uneven where the fire pit is, but where the tent is level. There's plenty of trees in here. It seems like you have a lot of privacy, but the spots are kind of, I don't know, on top of each other a little bit, and you can really hear people if they want to talk loud or be noisy or have dogs. Now I'm going uphill again, up and around. This is site 16. I guess we don't have a 15. That was 14, right? I think. It's a short pad, sloped front to back. You got a lot of living space back there. It's flat back there behind the picnic table and where the picnic table is. This is site 15. It's sloped front to back. It's got a long pad. There's some steps back there where the guy's taking his clothes off, and then it's flat. Like I said in my other videos, I know these are long, but I just like to walk them, show you everything, give you an idea how close your neighbors are, a good overview of the site if I can, but you can just fast forward to whatever site you're interested in if you don't want to watch the whole stupid video. Up, 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 up. And it's like, there's not much edge. When you're pointing your rig up here, it's pretty narrow. It's doable, but this is site 17. It's sloped front to back, it's long. And they got their tent and stuff. It's way back there. So you got a lot of land back there. There's some steps. Yeah, they're real rough. Site 18. It's sloped front to back. Not a whole lot, but it's definitely got a slope going. And your picnic table and stuff is back there. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 steps. Then it's flat. It looks like you have a lot of area back there. There's another water spigot. Site 19. You got slope front to back. Then you have that area where your picnic table is. It's gravel and it's flat. Then it looks like it slopes off behind that and next to it. Sun's coming out. This always messes with me trying to see what I'm doing. Site 20. Kind of backs in this way. Slope front to back and the pad's beat up. Right there in the back of it, it's pretty destroyed. Your fire pit is in the ground back there and it's flat where your picnic table is. And site 21 is right across from it. This is on the outside, 21. It's really, really sloped down. It flattens out down there. It's good for something small, I think. And your picnic area is nice and big and flat. It's be a good tent spot. 22 is really, really sloped. It goes down, and then where that concrete, I don't know what them are called, that concrete thing for your tires, it looks like it's about to fall off the back end. Then there's, I don't know, maybe 8 steps taking you down to where your picnic table is. Yeah, I'd probably pass on this side. I'd fall down in the middle of the night. Or in the middle of the day if I was day drinking. Site 23, the pad is long. The front half of it's pretty steep. Then it levels out. And where your picnic table is, it's crooked. Got 3 steps that take you up to a little landing. I guess that would be a spot to put a tent. 24. Wow, it's sloped a lot, front to back. And your pad looks like it's about 15 feet long, then it turns into gravel. Oh, yeah, and there's the cut through to get to the south slope. Down there where the picnic table is flat. And there's a little spot next to it, but if you walk off of it, it looks like it's a drop off. And it's probably about a 3-foot drop off behind that concrete bumper. And another pit toilet. This one's probably really clean. This is up by the camp post. And there's another water spigot. 25. It's sloped front to back. Got a nice big area back there, big and flat. But beyond your usable space is a drop off. 26. This pad's actually pretty flat. Slight slope front to back. And what's that back there? So I thought that might have been a water hookup back here. It says water pipeline. I don't know. This is all flat area back here. It's pretty nice. That was site 26 on the inside. Site 27. It's got electric hookup, I see. It's really short. Sloped a little front to back, and it's not much left of the asphalt. And you walk downhill and your picnic table and stuff is down there. Pretty cool. And this is your camp host. His site slopes front to back. Got a nice little area. He has water hookup. I guess that's the perks of the host. That is site 28. And this is site 29. 29 is pretty flat. Slopes a little front to back. It's got electric. Your picnic table's back there. It's a flat area. Got some space to use there. And this is site 30. Slopes a little bit, just a very little bit front to back. Electric. Looks like it's got sewer and water. I didn't know that. I didn't know they had any sewer sites back here. Site 30. $35 per night, full hookup. Like I said, our site was 21 with nothing. There's another. Oh, my wife just said the camp host has the sewage too. There's another water spigot. 31. Slight slope to the pad, front to back. Nice big level area up there where your picnic table and fire ring are. And you got electric. This is a good site. Behind that dirt is a drop off at about 10 feet after the pad stops. The drop off. It's at 32. Slopes a little front to back, very little. Got a nice area back there. This has electric. I think that's one of the few that's not marked accessible. I think 31 and 32 were not marked as being accessible. But like I said, they told me don't pay any attention to that. Because what happened when we was trying to reserve a spot, this whole campground was open except all 8 handicap spots were full. Well, 7 of the 8. And I'm not going to try to take a handicap spot. So I asked them what was going on with that, and they was like, oh, don't pay any attention to that. Well, okay. I do not want to be the one camped in a handicap spot when a handicapped person shows up and needs it. 33, really sloped front to back. And then you got like 1, 2, 3 steps up there, and then your picnic table's over there to the left. So if you're tent camping, it's cool. It's got electric. I wouldn't want to camp there. Now this spot here is big. Site 34. It's a lot of gravel. The pad is flat. Your area is flat. There's a road behind you that goes to the lake and to the other campground. The site's got electric. Site 35, sloped front to back, and its asphalt's kind of deteriorated. Looks like you got 2 sets of steps up there, one that takes you to your picnic table and one that takes you someplace else. And it's flat up there where your picnic table is. This is site 36. And there's the pit toilet I took you all in. So this is the last end of the loop. Site 36 is flat. It's got a nice big area back there. It's got electric. Pretty good site. Uh-oh, they left their what do they call that? Left their loofah up there. I think that's a sign. All right, that's it. Well, now we're gonna pick it up at the south slope. Okay, this is gonna be part 2 of the Hoosier National Forest Indian-Celona Lake Campground. Now we're going to do the south slope, 1 through 27. And at the end of that other loop, I talked to the camp host, and he said site 30 was actually a site for the host, the second host, but there's not a second host, so that's a first come, first serve, credit card only, and you cannot reserve it online, but it was a full hookup. And he said there's one in this loop as well. Site 3 is a full hookup, water, sewer, electric, but you cannot reserve it online. You just got it. It's a first come, first serve. Okay, you coming in this way. I wanted to film that first up there. That's where the map is. And then this is site 1 next to the dumpster. It's a sloped front to back, and your picnic table and stuff is over here to the right. These have all these in this loop have electric. It's just like a regular plug-in and a 30 amp plug, same as the electrics on the north face. This is a south slope. This is where the red pickup truck is site 2. This main road over in this loop seems a little better than the north face. Their site slopes front to back. It's got a nice spot for a tent. And this will be coming up on site 3 over here. This would be the full hookup, first come, first serve, credit card only, not available online. It slopes front to back, and then way down there where your picnic table is flat. And then over here, I believe, is your camp host. There's a water spigot right there. This over here is site 4. It's level. It's a little slope back there where your picnic table and stuff is. It's not bad. Site 5 is the camp post. So he's going to be directly across from you. And here's the active camp post. Coming up. Just got done doing our laundry. I'm making a video of you guys. Say hi. We're the best camp host ever.
Well, we're getting ready to head up and double check your deal.
Okay. Oh yeah.
You're supposed to leave the 16th.
I had to stop the video to talk to the camp hosts. They're like super friendly. It's hard to get past them. Even when you leave the park, it's hard to get past them without stopping and giving them a shout out. Okay, they have a laundry room. It's only for their use. It's locked for anybody staying here. But okay, so here's the, I guess these are men and ladies showers. So they got a little better system over here. Still have the push button. This is a nice long bench. And you got your door. Pretty nice. So they got 4 showers in this loop, and the other loop has 2, one for men and one for women. It's the men's bathroom. The 3 sinks with the sensors instead of the push buttons. And a urinal, a handicap stall, and the regular stall. And this is nice too. This is clean. The hosts keep the bathrooms good. There's a little swing set. And a water fountain. You really got to push it, but it works. And you got a handicap spot and 2 other parking spots. There's the trail that goes to the North Face loop, or from the North Face loop to the South Slope loop. These spots over here seem a little more level and a little more easier to back something into. You just got a little bit, you got more road. And the road's not as beat up. The pads, a lot of the pads are still deteriorated. This is site 6. It's kind of damaged up here. It's pretty level. It's sloped a little front to back up here, but it levels out. Got a nice area back there. It's all level. That's on the inside of the loop. This 7 is on the outer side. 7 is pretty level. Slopes a little front to back. Lots of trees. And your neighbors aren't too close. Site 8. Slopes front to back. Pad's kind of beat up. And you got the space back there with your picnic table, and then that's about it. It's a drop off on 2 of the 3 sides. And there's a pit toilet, his and hers. I'm assuming it's the same as the one in the North Face. I'd rather not go in there. And a water spigot. Now this site, or this loop has 3 handicap accessible sites. I can't remember which ones they were. I don't want to guess. I think it's 6, 13, and 14, but I could be wrong. Site 9. It's pretty level. It's a little beat up. It's got a big area back there on both sides of you, behind you and both sides. This is a good site, and you're right next to the pit toilet. You're not far from the other bathhouse either. Site 10. Slopes a little front to back. Just on the top half, the rest of it's level. There's plenty of level area where there's not going to be an issue for anybody. It's a double site. Figures. Got a big area back there. These double sites, these might be worth, you know, paying the extra fee just to get the big old site. Site 11 on the inside, pretty much flat. Got some grass. Most of these areas sites are mostly gravel. This one actually has some grass. It's flat up there where your picnic table goes, or your picnic table is. Maybe a little parking spot for an extra car or something right here. Across from it, got lots of trees between you and your neighbor on site 11 to that one. Site 12. It's a little beat up, sloped a little, and at the end of it there's a little grass patch, and then it slopes down, so you don't want to go too much farther past your electric box. Then it's flat, and then there's looks like a big drop off back there, and then your picnic table's over here. Site 13. It's a gravel pad. Most of these are asphalt. This one looks like all gravel. And your fire ring is up on the hill a little bit. Looks like that should be where your tent goes, but they got a fire ring in the middle of it. And your picnic table's over there to the left. Site 14. Pull this up real quick. This might be a handicap one. Let's see if I can get to this. Okay, site 4, 6, and 13 were handicap ones. It's kind of weird. I'm thinking this was just 13 that I passed. It's all gravel. Yeah, so this is listed as a handicap site. 4, 6, and 13. That's kind of weird. So I guess you just ignore that in this loop too. Here's your phone back. 14. Pretty level pad. It's in good shape. Got this little deck area behind you. Then it's got some steps that go down with a handrail on to where your picnic table and fire pit are. Pretty cool site. It's a little step off on this side too. You can see these aren't cinder blocks, but they're similar. Probably at the steepest point before the handrail is probably about a foot step off. It's going to be site 15. Slopes a little front to back. The bathhouse is right behind you. There's the walkway to get to it. It's not too bad. It's where your picnic table is. It's a slight slope, and then up to the right of the picnic table looks pretty level. You got a water spigot right there. Site 16. There's your picnic table for 16. The pad slopes front to back. Got some steps that go up to your living spot or fun spot, whatever. 1, 2, 5, or 6, depending on how big of steps you take. And right across from that is site 17. There's a very slight slope front to back. It's just like the one next to it. It's like you got a little deck area back there. It's pretty neat. Your picnic table and stuff is down the hill. Just a little step off here, maybe 8 inches at the maximum. Site 18. There's like a reverse hump, a dip in the middle of the pad. but it slopes a little front to back regardless of that. It's fairly long. It's got a nice flat area up there, and then your picnic table and stuff is to the left. Can't make that out. The Celina Interpretive Trail, half-mile, right back there. Another pit toilet. We'll just assume the pit toilets are like the first pit toilet. Each loop only has one bathhouse, but this one has double the showers. I don't see, oh, there it is, site 19. It's a big site. It's all gravel, but it's really big. It's sloped a little front to back where I'm at, but it's level as you go back. And then, of course, off the end is sloped down at the edge. The perimeter of your site slopes back. That's a good site. Site 20 is level. It's got a big spot for a tent back there, or canopy or whatever. It's a lot like 19. 19 and 20 are really good sites. The asphalt's broken up a little, but it's still pretty much smooth except right there. Right across is 21. Slope front to back. It's level down there after you get off the pad where your picnic table is. The whole area back there is level. This would be an easy one to get into too. I like the back up, being able to look out my driver's side door and seeing the trailer. It's like 22 on the inside. Sloped front to back. Pads beat up a little bit. Bathhouse is right behind you. Big old area up there. It's flat. That's huge. Another great site. There's some good sites back in this loop. I see why it gets filled up first. Right across from you is 23. And this is severely sloped. And the pad has seen better days. Once you get down there, it's flat. A good spot for a tent, I would say. Site 24, got a lot of trees between you and your neighbors. The bathhouse is right behind you. Sloped front to back, the pad's deteriorated. You might have a slight side to side lean too. It's a big old spot back there. Some of these sites back here are great. Where your picnic table is, it's sloped a little bit, but there's a lot of area back there you can use. Site 25. Pads deteriorated, a lot of gravel, sloped very slightly front to back, and then you got that area up there 3 steps up. Then your picnic table is back there, and beyond your picnic table is, you step off, you're in trouble. Site 26. Pad goes uphill a little bit, so you got a front to back thing going on. It's not nothing major. Let's get in the shade here. Where's everything at? Okay, your picnic table and stuff is to the right of your rig, so keep that in mind for this site. A lot of trees between you and the last campsite, and then this is over here. Bathhouse is over there. And this is site 27. This will be the last one in the loop. And it's the pad is really bad. It's deteriorated, and it's sloped front to back, and it's really sloped front to back on the front 2/3 of it. But there's a lot of area back there. It's fairly level back there. And you got a lot of trees between you and the road. and you and the neighbor. So if you could deal with this slope, this would be another good spot. And then that's the way out. All right, that's a wrap.